Hello my friends, welcome back to Psionic, the faction swap StarCraft 1. We are going to the big push, and I think I know how I want to approach this, so let's get on into it. But first... Come on. But first...
Executor, we are receiving a transmission from the Terran command ship.
Protoss Commander, this is General Edmund Duke of the Terran Dominion Armada. You are in violation of our airspace and have endangered human lives in your reckless attack. I order you to withdraw your ships immediately. If you fail to comply, I will not hesitate to open fire upon your vessels.
General Duke, I am Tassadar, and you are well known to me. If you persist in halting our course, we will burn your pathetic fleet down to the last man.
I don't need to take that from you, boy. You ain't taking Edmund Duke without a fight.
I don't have time for games.
No one pushes around the Terran Dominion on my watch. All units, fire at will.
Executor, I never believed that they would go so far. It is up to us to put an end to this madness, once and for all.
Did Artanis say anything during that? Oh no, he answered the phone, didn't he? He's basically Tassadar's secretary. Okay, what do we got here? We have a little bit of an Air Force, a little bit of a Ganthrathor. Let's grab these two guys, put them in here. You guys go in here. We got an Arbiter, so yeah, we're doing real good on the air stuff. And then there should hopefully be a base. Yeah, there we go. So this mission apparently is one of the ones where the AI is quite improved. Finlay's been talking to me about stuff, and he put a decent amount of effort into making this one feel pretty darn good, from what I've heard. So I'm very interested in it, and I'm going to take it seriously. Let's see. Yep, Zeratul is right. The pylon infrastructure, turns out Terran's not too good at that. Let's just drop a lot. Hey, we do get the base over there, which is really nice, and there is a ton of infrastructure to work with. We just gotta pylon it up. Okay, so let's put one shuttle up here. You guys over here. I'm just gonna Archon morph these at the beginning because we don't have Storm. Oh, jeez. Okay, the enemy is like already here. One moment. Let's get you going and you going. We gotta get the Air Force over here. Take out that little scouting force. We have everything we need here. And then I do like the idea of just having the scout up in the front to spot for incoming badness. In the end, you don't want to have all of your dropships here. Oh, we only have one gas geyser, don't we? That's really rough. So what I want to do here is I want to go Arbiters. And that seems pretty reasonable given we have an Arbiter already. Hey, there's a Tribunal too. So, yeah, we're looking pretty good in that front, but unfortunately, one gas geyser makes it pretty difficult to do. Protoss really struggles significantly more than Terran does with limited gas. Not as badly as they do in StarCraft 2. Particularly traditional StarCraft 2, I think right now their Zealots are the best they've ever been in StarCraft 2. So, they're a bit more viable, but still. You don't have a 25 gas thing. You don't have a Vulture, for example. So we're going to have to work with what we got here, and it's going to be a little bit tough. Now, usually on this mission, I am a big proponent of going out and starting to clear stuff with Duke. And we have the Ganthrathor here, but I'm... Okay, well, the enemy's getting kind of aggressive, but also they're kind of bad at it. We got to put this in a more defensive location. Yeah, like right there. I don't know if the AI rebuilds, but we'll give it a go. I'm gonna do something a little bit fancy. So in StarCraft 1, when you use a carrier and you send the interceptors out, they will not go back until you stop moving, or you can do stuff like this. And then you can stay really far away. You can blow stuff down. If you ever heard that StarCraft 1 carriers are way more microable than StarCraft 2, it's because of stuff like this. You can really get a lot done with it. It's very cool. Unfortunately, these raids are hitting pretty hard. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of them too. Okay, bring in the Sares to intercept the Wraiths. Perfect. You guys do not want to go into that Terran base. Set the shuttle right there. And I think that that was pretty good. We have enough gas that we can grab our recall upgrade and we can keep on moving. You getting these pylons going? I think, oh gosh. Move over here a little bit, just kind of dip in and out of the cloak. And I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. I think we did really good there. So we are going to grab a Twilight Council, oh gosh. Maybe put it over here. And a forge. Prepare the defense. And get the upgrades. And of course, we're going to have to go for a lot of zealots in the early stage if we're doing any Arbiter stuff. And I want to get a shield battery over here so I can just keep getting the Ganthor healed up. At which point we can send him to take down a couple more turrets and stuff, clear the area, and help secure that high ground. So Arbiters, if you're not big StarCraft 1 player, obviously the giant carrier Arbiter Death Ball. Do we have carriers? No, we don't. The carrier Arbiter Death Ball is like the dream, right? But it's not the reality for the most part. It's not the way that the game ends up playing out. Gateway units are very, very good with Arbiters, because Arbiters are a force multiplier, and multiplying Gateway units is really nice. I mean, multiplying everything is really nice, but Gateway units are great to recall, Reavers are great to recall. So what's happening right now is that all the Interceptors are not actually in the carrier. They can't get in until it stops, which is why we can deploy them instantly. Well, I messed up. If I was whoa! No, that guy could get over there. We can get some good stuff done. Let's start taking this upgrade down. Finish these guys off. Oh gosh, the enemy's getting a little too heated here. Whoa! Maybe this is not what we want to be doing right now. I still think we're doing quite well in a lot of ways. We just gotta be careful. Keep building stuff, get a lot of gateways out. Oh, they're hitting the Arbiter. That's fine. Because we're going to be making a lot of Dragoons now. And you know what? Let's get a Reaver or two to stay on defense as well. We have this Stargate producing an Arbiter. I don't think we're going to be able to get any more for now. We just have to keep these alive. But we're getting into a good place that is potentially ready to start doing the big push. Which is, you know, the goal on the big push. we gotta start doing it real soon, because this mission is very deceptive in that you do not have very much money to work with. The game kind of lies. Like, you look at all these mineral fields, a lot of them have 100, 120, 250, 544. It's not much to work with. Okay, just a couple wraiths. Let's grab a cannon. Ah yeah, wraiths are out in force today. It's fine. Saturation is incredible here. Get these down and maybe heal you up a little bit. Sounds good. So now we're at the point where we're just pure macro. Pure pylon making. Bring those Arbiters up. Oh, dude, they are a little bit everywhere with a... Oh my goodness. Well, that's dealt with. Just have to come over here. They're fighting the cannon, which is good. We gotta make our additional pylons. Yeah, the AI is not feeling too chill today. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so this enhanced enemy AI thing is super, super real. Okay, we dealt with that. Come on over here. Just keep producing for a little bit. Zealot, zealot, zealot. And I have my plan, as I said. We just have to We have to get to a point that we can do it. And unfortunately, resources are running dry real fast. Remember that up here is insane. And if the AI is good, then it means they're probably going to be quite good at defending. Like, they're going to be able to siege up a lot of tanks there. That seems very tough to deal with from the front. But that's what the Arbiters are for. Whoa. What are they doing? Oh, dude, no. Oh, I see. Battlecruiser is going after the Arbiters, huh? Oh. Oh, I figured that one out. They just kept going and going. They had a target in mind. Okay. I'm gonna set these over here. And I think we might be ready to go. We have a lot of production going. 130 supply seems really good. We have +1 attack. It's gonna be a long time before +2. Shuttle, I guess you're gonna go over here and spot. And then you go over here as well. We want 2 guys. And we'll start another Arbiter before we go. And Zelt. Zelt. Oh, no. Wrong control group. You too. So here's the plan. Recall. Destroy everything. With this really good army. That turret. Man, diagonal turrets fires so far in StarCraft. We almost kept it alive. Here, so we can do the push over here. And what we should see is that the enemy is going to start pulling themselves out of position to defend. Which is then going to be the point that we can strike their front. I think this is the time. They got a lot of stuff over here. We dive in, get on top of their tanks, take down their fire bats. Ooh, they're doing real good here. Oh, there was an orange attack at the same time. Oh, that was very unfortunate. That's just one of those bad luck things. But we do have a bunch of guys in the back still with a Ganthrathor. So we can keep pressuring. They have fire bats, which are annoying, but they're not actually good against dragoons. So then we can pump out a bunch of zealots, and they should be able to annihilate things because they won't have fire bats anymore. We're going to pull back. Pull back. And just keep trying to defend this. Oh, the tanks can fire from there. That's insane. So this base idea did work. However, I dived in a little bit too early. And there was that unfortunate group of orange guys that were just chilling right there the entire time. But we're still going to take a lot out. Keep denying vision. Just chill. Whoa, how'd you get over here, Sonny? Well, Ganthrathor, start taking this guy down, and we're going to keep making Arbiters. I have another one, but he doesn't have enough energy for recall. I do think we can move in soon. It's looking like we've got them basically down to rallied reinforcements. Oh gosh, he's so mediocre. He's really more of a tank than anything if we're not going for his upgrades en masse. Did I forget Singularity Charge? Oh! Dude, that was a mistake. Well, that explains some of my shortcomings in life. Oh, I thought I got it while I was talking. I intended to. I thought about it, but then I didn't double check. That's okay, though. Yeah, you can see that everything has been dealt with now. Let's get on top of the production, clean this base up, and I'm going to halt production on combat units and go only for Arbiters as I build up. And yeah, as you can see, this area is looking completely overwhelmed. Brown is gone. Let's target down their command center and grab a Nexus to replace. We're going to bring the Ganthrathor back. Honestly, I still think the strategy worked really well. Obviously, there was a little bit of a mistake in going in too early with the front force, but you saw how insane that was. We were not busting that easily with a frontal assault. It would have been miserable, particularly because we don't have multiple gases. I think that if we did have 2 gas geysers available, it would have been something we could totally do. But that just isn't how it is. So working and trying to pull the enemies apart, I think was a really good choice there. And it's going to go way better next time because we have access to 2 gas geysers, we have access to more arbiters, we're going to have access to more reavers, all that kind of stuff for the next push. So I'm basically kind of thinking we do the same thing. We're going to need to build up over here. You guys come this way, and there's $1 billion at this base. Oh gosh, there's so many idle SCVs. Oh dude, oh man. Orange is crazy. Pull the Dragoons back for a moment. So let the Zealots go until that number is flattened a little bit. Let's grab the Stasis upgrade. We're still a little bit gas shy, so it's very expensive to do, but I think it's worth it. Tank down, then pull back. Grab the gas geyser. Man, these enemies are good. Oh, jeez. Careful. Send the Ganthor over to deal with that, and we now have a big old income. And that is one of those things we really needed. This could have been very bad if we had to do we probably had about 1 more wave inside of us after this, and if we didn't get it there, it would have been a defeat. So I'm glad we got it when we did. We didn't have that much leeway remaining. How much gas do we have? That's actually a great question. 3,366. That is more than enough to grab that +3 attack upgrade. And that's probably going to be the last upgrade that we need. Generally, you don't need armor because siege tanks are the real big scary thing in this matchup. So we're just going to act as if we are fighting only them. Because that's just how you do it. I'm learning from people that are better than me. Marines exist, but they just get melted, particularly now that we're going to have 2 Robo-Reavers. The Marines will not survive. Nor will the Fire Bats, nor will anything else. Our tech has really opened up, and that's going to make us significantly stronger. What we have to be careful about is not losing these Arbiters, taking the Ganthor on an adventure. I don't think we need Kaidaran Core. We just need to make sure we have enough gas for all these things. And then there is a base up here. However, due to the insane level of enemy aggression here, I'm not that enthused about the idea of taking it. Instead, I think I want to work on the top right orange player. If we can take them down, we'll be in a much better place. But if we go up here first, then they have an area that they can attack here or here, and that'll be tough to defend. So we're going to deploy our little dudes again. And we should be able to pretty calmly start clearing stuff. Go, go, go. Just don't stop. I may have stopped. Nope, I didn't. And then just pull back so the turret cannot target him. And get our Reaver and our Reaver. Oops, I let it reset there. Well, there's another way we can do it as well, which is, yeah, just do it that way. As long as the turret is fighting the interceptor, it's good for me. Oh! Get back, get back, get back. We don't have any flyers remaining, do we, besides these arbiters? How expensive are you? Photon cannon, save me! Can you do it? Yeah! Photons! No! Okay, we're safe. Get him. We're fine. What you gonna do, dum-dum? You don't know how to fight the Ganthor? I can kite you forever. This is why you can't go battle cruisers in this matchup. Okay, you're fine. We've cleared that area out of turrets, and that was the goal. So we're actually... where things are going exactly... No! I don't have a No! Oh, I didn't have a hotkeyed arbiter. Where'd he go? He just assassinated me. Oh, he found a place to die. That's great. That was funny. I'm kind of glad that happened. Okay, at the very end, I guess we'll start re-getting the Gamthathor. He's pretty expensive. But sure. What'd that say? 700, 500? Jeez. Yeah, I just didn't have the hotkey. I jammed 2 because that's where I had my dudes before, but those ones had died. These were replacements. Slight mistake. Alright, get them on back. So we're getting everyone into a pile. I'm considering doing this the very bold way, which is literally just go into the middle of the enemy base and recall everything. Like, that is kind of insane, and I don't recommend it most of the time, but it also could work. I kind of feel like it will work really well. We'll just be able to get on top of them, and hopefully they'll be out of position enough that it'll work. Like, they're obviously going to have good defenses in there, but they're not going to have time to rally everything before the fight has almost ended. That is the big advantage of the Arbiter, is they really get to dictate when and how a fight happens. So we'll try to make use of that. That Gamthathor is taking way too long to build. We would not be in great shape if we had to wait for that, so we're just going to sneak on in. Right here. Oh! I got the gateway. Okay, hopefully this is good. That's a lot of tanks. But I think we're doing it. Keep building the Reaver Scarabs. They're the most important bit. Continue getting new Arbiter friends. And... do we have any stasises? No. Ooh, there's a lot of tanks up there. But we're on top of the production. Just pull back a little bit. If we ever catch the tanks on siege, we're good. If we ever run them out of scans, we're good. Which I think we have. Remember, scans are not infinite. Here we go. Now, you guys are going to hold back, and if you get more recalls, we can bring more people into the fight. Got him. Okay, this worked out great. Now we gotta pull these guys together in case we can ever get that recall going. Look, Gamthathor is still not back. It definitely is a cost to lose your hero, which I appreciate. I like the fact that A, you don't lose the game when you lose your hero, but B, it's not free. I think that's a real good thing, particularly if we'd lost him really early. Think of all the mining time that would have been. That would have been insane. I think it's a very good system. Because, you know, in the later stages it's just time, but in the early stages you really have to make a choice. Okay, this is everything gone. I think what we can do is just send these guys over here. The Gamthathor is back. He's lost his cool colorations. Then I think we can just attack guys everywhere and start clearing through all the stuff. Man, that worked first try. I'm actually kind of shocked that it did. I did not expect it to be so effective. But that's awesome. We're going to be able to recall these guys over here once they've cleaned up the base. Yeah, so this is the base I was talking about that we could have taken. It's so resource rich. But yeah, that enemy, they were good at their stuff, and I didn't want to deal with them. Let's see, we got some buildings over here that need to be dealt with. Just send those guys over. Keep clearing this stuff out. How's Battlecruiser Alley doing? It appears to have cruised its last battle. Not seeing anything scary over there, so you guys kind of switch this way down. And there might be a turret up there. I see something brown on the minimap, but I can't actually see it here. Is that because StarCraft is weird? Yup, it's because StarCraft is weird. Beautiful. Man, this went great. I am not, like, I have a hard time with Arbiters. I think that most people do. There's obviously that, like, Golden Armada style where you go for Carrier Arbiter, and that's real easy to do. But if you're trying to do it in the quote-unquote proper way, where they're a support unit instead of the I turtle up to 200 after spending 35 minutes, which we couldn't have done because we didn't have the gas, nor carriers, obviously. But when you're trying to do it as a support unit, I find them a lot harder to use because they're a bit finicky and their gun is so bad and they cannot really protect themselves as easy as like Defilers can. So I'm happy that that went well.
Our plan worked perfectly.
It did.
Terran's defenses are broken, and the way to the adjudicator is laid bare. The time for our stand has come.
There we go. That was it. That was a great mission. I really enjoyed it. I'm happy that the Arbiters were able to utilize the terrain of the map in a way that Terran has a much harder time doing. Because, like, imagine dropping there with that much stuff. You would have been overwhelmed unless you built, like, 12 dropships. And dropping is so finicky. So, yeah, that went fantastically. I'm really happy with it. Very fun strategy, and that is that. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.